Bonjour, bienvenue au cours de français 102 sur Internet à Ivy Tech. Voici votre site sur Blackboard, le site de français 102. On the left you have announcements, and I will post 1 or 2 announcements per week at the least, and this will be your home page, so that's what you'll see first in the course. Course information is the contact information and how to download your syllabus, your calendar. This page is the most important at the beginning of the semester. You should print your syllabus, print the course calendar, that's just 2 pages, and then go down to how to set up your account in Centro after you purchase your Centro access code. Class session is where you will do most of your work this semester. There's 1 session per week for 16-week classes. So session 1 is due at the end of first week, session 2 is what you do during the second week, and so on. If it's a summer course, it's 16 sessions over 8 weeks, so it's 2 sessions per week. Discussions is where you will post all your posts in the discussion board. There are no due dates in a course class sessions or in the discussions, so you have to print the course calendar and go from those due dates. There are no due dates written out throughout the course. Then your grades, if you click on that, you'll see your current grades in the class. Resources is instructions on how to use Blackboard Collaborate, how to sign up your account in Centro. That's the same instructions as in the course information tab. Also how to type French accents. You'll need to download this sheet and print it off, because when you take your chapter test in Blackboard, you'll need to type the French accents using Alt codes. So you'll be clicking on Alt, holding the Alt key on your keyboard, and making a set of number to make a special character appear. So you need to print this sheet and have it right by your computer keyboard when you're taking your test, so that you don't lose points for accented letters that are missing. In Centro, our textbook website, you'll be able to drag and drop the accented letters, but we don't have that feature on Blackboard. Here's a list of audio and video players. If something does not play right, please come here and download the players before you contact me to let me know it's not playing, because most of the time it's just because you don't have the right program installed on your computer to play the videos or the sound files. Privacy links like we're supposed to put. You'll have assignments where you have to go to an international cultural event and you'll write a report about it. All the instructions for the report are in this folder here in the Resources tab, as well as the list of events that you can attend. Course rubrics is how I'm going to grade your assignments. You click on course rubrics to see all the rubrics for the course, and the rest of it where you won't be using. And that's it for the Blackboard site. That's all we're going to use for French 102. I'm going to move over to the textbook website now. This is the En Avant first edition of En Avant. When you purchase your Centro access code either at the bookstore or directly from the publisher, this is what you're going to see. This is the actual cover of the printed textbook. In French 101 online at Ivy Tech, we cover 5 chapters. So French 102 online, we start with chapter 6. I'm going to give you a quick overview of the tabs here and how to navigate the book. Textbook tab is your first tab. The workbook tab is the second tab. Now, they're still doing a mirror image of the actual physical printed textbook and workbook. If you don't see the workbook tab here, that means you bought the wrong package. You bought the online access code only for the textbook and not for the workbook, and you need to go back to Centro and ask for a refund and purchase the correct package, which is the En Avant Plus package, and Plus stands for textbook and workbook package together. The third tab is your study plan. And I advise you to come here and prepare for your chapter test. You're going to take a diagnostic test. That means basically a practice test for the whole chapter. And when you get some answers wrong, it'll take you to the right part of the chapter that you need to review before you take your actual chapter test in Blackboard. Communication directe is all the videos for the whole textbook. So we're going to start with chapter 6. The videos for the Communication directe section, which is the first section of every chapter. Salut de somewhere, those are videos also that we're going to cover. Salut de Paris will do, and Salut de Montréal, because we're covering chapter 6 to 10. Those videos are here, but they're also embedded within the textbook tab. Grammar tutorials, this is a very important tab, and you'll be asked to come here throughout the course for each chapter. So in chapitre 6, you have a grammar tutorial for verbs that end in re, R-E-I-R, et verbe like sortir, and 7, 8, 9, and 9. So they don't have a tutorial for chapter 10. I have embedded YouTube links throughout the course so that you get a video for each grammar item, even if it's not included in the textbook. I'm linking to YouTube videos, so you have a short video for each new grammar item that's been covered in the textbook. And that's it. So the most time you're going to spend on your central access is textbook tab, workbook tab, and grammar tutorial. We start with chapter 6, and each chapter is divided into communication en direct, vocabulaire interactif, grammaire interactive, et culture interactive. These 4 parts come into every chapter. Click on the link, communication en direct, and that gets you to the first part of that section. You read the explanations, and then you're going to be watching the videos and doing the activities. In the Blackboard site, I list every activity you need to do, and those have a number code in the beginning. That's because if you want to check that you have all of them done, you go up on the right to My Tools, and you can go to either calendar or assignment list to see them listed by dates or by list of assignments. I'm going to click on assignment list, and you go down the line. So you select your chapter. We're on chapter 6 right now. In a textbook, you can see the due date. If it's assigned, you can see a little icon here, and you have it. If you have it finished, you'll see a mark here in the right column for complete, if you have it completed. So you can see every assignment that's assigned with the specific due dates next to it. Remember, this is just for the textbook. If you want to see your workbook assignments, you have to keep scrolling down to the workbook area. They're separate. So they're not listed by due date here, they're listed by chapter. If you want to see them listed by due date, you go to My Tools and you go to Calendar, and you will see that every Sunday you have something due. And you click on that, and it'll give you all the assignments due by that specific day. So I think that's all I have for you for introducing Blackboard and Central. Please contact me if you have any questions, and I'll be more than happy to help you with Blackboard or with Central. Passez un bon semestre et à bientôt!